So if you enjoy watching my videos, my loss is your gain. And the reason I say that is because all I want to do is lie down on the couch, and I know I'll be out like that. I know I won't be able to watch anything, and I will fall the fuck asleep, and I'll sleep for hours, and then I'll be up all night. So I'm forcing myself to stay awake. How am I doing that? Creating videos. Cleaning, creating videos, and watching the videos I create, but I'm not going to go on that couch. Okay, I'm staying clear of the couch and the TV because I know, I can feel how exhausted I am. Remember, I drank last night. I don't know what time I fell asleep in the other room. I know I only slept like a few hours though, and it's not good sleep when you drink anyway. So, my loss is your gain, because that's the way to keep myself awake. I'm doing laundry. I did one whole load of laundry and put it out on the deck. Remember, it's a slow process that includes, you know, I put that laundry out, it was just blankets and towels, it got poured on, and then it said to stay out there for even longer. So it's a very slow process. But I have nothing but time on my hands anyway, so, you know. I'm just shutting off the bathroom light. Even though my clothes are cheap and crappy, you know, most of them, I still like variety in my videos, and I'm sure my fans appreciate. So, you know, I'm now in a different outfit than just changing outfits here. Changing outfits, doing everything in my power to keep myself awake. Like I said, there's one little laundry drying out there. There's another one that I think it probably maybe just stopped. And I've been cleaning. Again, I can feel how exhausted I am. I don't want to fall asleep early for hours and then be up all night. So I gotta force myself to stay awake. These are my computer glasses. Yesterday I got together with my mom, like I told you. I hadn't planned on it. I was to meet her somewhere, missed the bus, so I wound up just going to her house with her. And I was going to leave and rush out the door. And I said, Mom, does it really matter if these cards, you're already so late with them, you know, it's your fault. You didn't open the thing from your sister for like a week, okay? Meanwhile, I was telling you she was being kind enough to let you know that you know, my uncle had died, you know. What's one more day? It won't even be a day. If I mail it tonight, it'll go out tonight, or it'll go out early the next morning, it'll go out tomorrow. If you want me to do it now, I have to leave now. Otherwise, the post office will close. So I wound up staying longer. And I cooked for her another meal. Not as good as the other meal I cooked for her the other day, because that one had cheese in it and had, you know, this one was, again, still better than anything she's eating on her own. So, you know, healthy meals. Anyway, so I bought and since I wound up going over there, I had time to kill, whatever. I wound up getting her some food, you know, so it was worthwhile. It took a long time to write out the card. I told her ahead of time, write out what you want to say in the card. I put mine in the card first, and again, we didn't confer. That's the word I was trying to think of last night. We didn't confer with one another what we were going to say. It's just, we said similar things, you know, not planned, but similar, just because the nature of it, the nature of this particular situation, where you know their dad dying recently is going to remind them of their mom dying years ago, and you have memories of happy times with the family, and it's just all sad. They've lost both parents, you know. It's sad. Anyway, I bought a candy bar, an organic chocolate, dark chocolate. It was over 70% cacao. which is the healthy shit, you know. You go lower than that, you're not getting the full health benefits of dark chocolate. But I don't like that dark chocolate. It doesn't appeal to my sweet tooth, so I had some of my mom's peanut butter with it. And it was delicious. It was delicious and, you know, healthy. Not 100% healthy, but a hell of a lot healthier than the sweet, crappy, sweet, delicious, sugary, crappy junk food I've been buying lately, you know. At least it was healthy. And it was tasty, and I enjoyed it, and I told my mom about it, like, just put some of your peanut butter on this. I had to run out the door, you know, grab some of her peanut butter and leave, but I said, try this with your peanut butter, and she did. And she liked it, you know. Plain dark chocolate, unless it's low cacao content, but when it's up 70, 85, you know, when it's up that high, it's not going to taste very sweet, and if you like some sweet stuff, you're not going to enjoy it, but you can have something with it. In this instance, I had a little bit of my mom's peanut butter. Very good. It's just like the peanut butter thing, dark chocolate peanut butter cups I buy, like Justin's. They're probably less than the 70% cacao content. You know. Oh, and I just uploaded a video, a really boring one you know, I'm not even showing any skin. It's just me doing what I'm doing right now, but not showing any skin. And I'd forgotten to upload it. But I had said to you, you can't switch to going outside. You can't switch, and you can. It's just I couldn't see it. I couldn't tell that it was filming outside. But then when I saw the video, I'm like, oh, it didn't stop filming like I thought it did. You know, it done. So, you know, I was wrong about that. Good to know. Good to know. I wanted to do a duplicate for one of my staunch admirers who asks for his request so nicely, and they're easy, polite requests. Not like the guy who recently asked me, can you do a foot job? Of course I can't do a foot job in a video. This is YouTube. Among other things. Remember last time I did one walking around outside and then I switched it into here. But this video I forgot to upload, probably because I was leaving for the day, and then I just forgot it. It slipped through the cracks. I create so many videos on different camera memories because I'm uploading one while I'm doing another one, you know. I have no life, remember? What's the deal with this jar? I don't know. I have so many jars that if the jar looks funky down the bottom, I'm not even going to worry about salvaging the jar. I'm just going to throw it away. I have more jars than fit in that cabinet now. I need to look up my mom's pressure cooker XL thing. I told you guys before that pressure cooker XL I bought years ago when my mom was in the hospital, and but she wanted it. She had asked me for it. I think I had ordered it like right before she went. Whatever it is, doesn't really matter. The fact is, we never did anything with it, and then, as you know, she moved away, moved to sister, whatever. The bottom line is, the cord went missing. We don't have the cord for it, and you can't get a new cord for it. But what they told me several months ago, unless it's changed, we can't give you a new cord. It's, you know, that model is no longer in, you know, they no longer make that model, and they don't make the cord for it because it's from a few years ago. But what we can do is, if you pay $25, which isn't a lot, the cord would have been like $10 anyway, we'll just send you out a whole brand new pressure cooker XL that's the latest model, the latest version. Okay, so my mom wants it. Do I think once I get it for her she'll actually use it? No. But she wants it, and I'm supposed to look that up for her. She also wants, these are things I'm thinking about now. She also wants to, I thought maybe I would just have it come here. And then I could just give it to her. She wants that Harriet Carter catalog thing where you order certain things from it. I feel like if I have, they always sell your address. That's what they do. So I'd rather have it come here and I can throw away all the other crap away because I'm able to discern what's total crap and total fad and total just trickery and but my mom is not able to discern that, so I'd rather get her the catalog, have it come here, and then all the others I can throw away everything else, But if I get her that catalog and have it go to her address, they'll be bombarding her with every fucking thing under the sun. For example, she's been begging me, even recently, I told her I misplaced it. I thought it was liquid. I thought it was juice or something, too, at least get more fluids in it, and it's not. Do you guys know anything about this? I haven't looked it up yet, but my bet is it's probably bullshit. It's probably, my mom wanted this new ALICIACREATURE, whatever. These things that post in magazines, even in what magazine like Woman's World or whatever, and especially when they're pills and they're hyping all that crap, 9 times out of 10, this is not legitimate. 9 times out of 10, this is a gimmick. This is whatever. It's trickery. It's a gimmick. It's not, it doesn't live up to its claims, okay? Is my mom going to be able to discern between? No, she sees things like this and she wants them and she thinks they're wonderful. And when she was sick recently, there's no debate. There's no, Mom, I need to look this up online to see what other people are saying about it, to see if it's just a total, just a, a lie. Just phony lie, whatever you want to call it. It may be legitimate. There are things that are legitimate, but it also may very well be, and 9 times out of 10, maybe 9.9 times out of 10, it's these fucking things you find in magazines like this, or weight loss, lose 30 pounds overnight, miracle pill, diet pill, it's all the same crap, okay? This isn't diet pill, it's health pill, but it's a pill still, and I have a feeling that it's not legitimate. I have a feeling that it's pure crap, but I'm supposed to look that up. So there's things that I told my mom I would do, and actually I just found this the other day. I told her it was gone. I couldn't find it. It was just true. I couldn't find it. I just found it. So when she thinks anything she reads, she believes everything she reads. So that presents a problem. I know you've got to look shit up. To me, that flawless thing, those things, one comes in a lipstick tube and one comes in a bigger one to do your whole body, whatever, that looks very legitimate to me. But I wouldn't just pick up my phone. I wouldn't do the phone thing anyway. When you call those places, when you call those things you see on TV, they try to get you to buy everything under the sun. I've experienced that. I have a computer. I go online. But I was going to look up that flawless thing, the hair removal thing. And it also comes with a built-in LED light, and it's, the ones where it takes your hair off, but it also is, gentle enough to shave a balloon, to have on a balloon, whatever. It looks really good. But I won't buy anything. I would look up reviews and see if it lives up to its claim, if it is as good as you see on TV. Because, like I said, a lot of times those things are not. A lot of times it's just, The interesting thing is the My Pillow. The My Pillow seems really wonderful. It has, and a lot of people do buy it. But, you're never going to please everybody. That's why, the My Pillow doesn't have, it's only, when I looked up, it only had like 3.5 stars or something, but That's out of a lot of reviews of it. You're never going to please everybody. That's why with that contractor, I said, Joe, he's like, no, he didn't have a perfect rating with Better Business Bureau, Laura, but, because Joe's not stupid, he's going to invest thousands of dollars into a new driveway. He's going to check out the Better Business Bureau, the person, but he said, no, he didn't have a perfect review with Better Business Bureau, but, you know, I know that you can't please everyone, so, you know, Joe trusted the guy, and you know, lived to wind up regretting it. Big time regretting it, unfortunately. Unfortunately. Oh, so tired. You know how when you're super tired, like, it's just like heaven, and all you want to do is go to sleep. That's how I feel right now. I got up this morning when I hadn't had that much sleep. I was going to go back to bed, and then I wound up doing other shit. And then I wound up talking to my mom too, and then it got later, and then I'm like, if I go to bed now, I'll sleep till late afternoon, and then I'll be up all night. So I forced myself to stay awake, which means I stayed away from the TV. When it comes to my desire to not fall asleep, lying down on that couch and watching that TV is the kiss of death. I'm gonna be out like that. It's guaranteed. Even that night, I told you, I tried to stay awake. I was trying, and suddenly I find myself waking up a couple hours later, and I didn't even know I'd fallen asleep. You know, so I'm staying away from the TV until tonight. Tonight, I can sit down, and I don't even care if I fall asleep on the couch. That's all right. I'll be ready for bed, and if I fall asleep on the couch, then no biggie. If I fall asleep watching TV, I'll wake up eventually and shut the TV off, and may or may not go into the bedroom. You know, but that's okay if I fall asleep watching TV later on. It just can't do it now, okay? I won't let myself do it now. And that's why I said, if you like my videos, my loss is your gain. I want to sleep, and instead, I'm creating videos. I'm just doing anything I can to stay awake. Even sitting down at the computer is a crapshoot. I've fallen asleep sitting at that computer watching the videos I've created, so I'm better off creating videos than I am watching the great videos I just created. I'm better off cleaning. I'm better off doing anything. And as I said, I'm not leaving the house. I'm too tired. I'm not even going to walk home. I've been walking home. I walked over a whole bunch of times this week, so we can miss one day. I'm not going to go return the movie because I'm too tired. I don't even trust myself. I'm just watching the clock, just waiting until it gets late enough that I can just lie on the couch and not care if I fall asleep. I might not fall asleep, you know. I'm not going to try to fall asleep. I'm going to turn the TV on and try to watch it. I didn't watch Inside Edition or World News Tonight yesterday. I didn't watch any news yesterday either. Because I got home, but I created the video. Like I said, I was drinking a little bit, and I created the video. And then I watched 50 Shades Freed, so I didn't watch the news. I didn't watch Jimmy Kimmel either, but I taped it. I tape it only because I want to see. He always talks in the beginning about the latest, the Stormy Daniels saga, or what's going on with Trump, and even though I don't particularly care for Jimmy Kimmel as a person, you know what I mean, I do find him funny, and I have enough sorrow in my life, you know. Oh, if I can laugh, then. And yeah, I laugh at Trump's expense, but it's not like, you know, the people who make fun of Trump are, you know, a lot of times making fun of things that he does, you know. Nobody's making him do that. It's a trip and a half. He's offered that he's so, his obsession or whatnot with Twitter, and that's interesting in and of itself. Never been a president like that. Oh. Anyway, I'm not a Trump hater, but I'm also human. especially this latest, and that's not Trump, that's Giuliani, but that just has me in fucking stitches. Stitches. I watched Saturday Night Live. I don't like Saturday Night Live particularly, and I was in stitches laughing at last Saturday Night Live. It started with it. You know, you don't even have to wait. It's right at the very beginning. It had all those players or whatever, this saga. Anything I can do to stay awake. Proud of myself. I'm staying awake, though, forcing myself to, because other times when I was in this situation, I just said, fuck it. I have enough pain in my life. Why do I have to punish myself? I'm going to sleep. And what happens? I go to sleep, and I sleep for a few hours, like 4 hours or something, and then I'm up all night. So today I'm not doing it. Today I'm forcing myself. Another thing I can do, I'm not allowed to sit on the couch, but, you know, because I'll fall asleep, but I can turn music choice on and try to, because I've been trying for days now periodically to find a song that I think is worth paying $1.29 to purchase off Amazon, you know. I have to pick and choose, you know. Over the years, it's come to hundreds of dollars, but it's my salvation, you know. But I'm not just going to pick any old song. It has to be something that I really, really like. I said sometimes I make mistakes and I pick songs that I don't like quite as much, but I think, okay, and then when I'm not even listening to them, so it's a waste. I thought I liked Notorious by Saving Abel. Saving Abel's Notorious, I think so. And then I wound up not really liking that all that much. I thought I liked it. I listened to it a little bit, but it's not like when I listen to what it is for walking for miles. I kept listening to that song over and over again. Notorious, it's like, it's alright. It's not thrilling me, though. Some of the others, particularly, you know, the Hailstorm songs, certain ones. I told you, when I discovered Hailstorm, I didn't even know Hailstorm existed, let alone that they'd written some songs that I really loved, or Lizzie had. I think she's the soul songwriter. Of course, is to be my daughter. Young. Hence the reason why I didn't know of her existence, probably. I heard a song the other day on Music Choice by a new band, and the song, a new band new to me, but I think it's not a band that's been around very long either. It said they started in blah 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 whatever in this year, and whatever year it said, it wasn't that long ago. They're not like bands that I didn't know existed, but it started like 10 years ago, you know. The song was so trite. I'm like, oh my God, probably because new bands come to the scene and they're trying to be relevant and not copy someone else. I mean, there's only so many ways to say the same goddamn thing. So this was, even the line itself in the song, the chorus, the whatever, I'm like, this is so trite. How many times have I heard this? It's just not even, you know. But they made it onto Music Choice, so. But I recognized. They're a new band, and they're young, and they're guys. It's rock, but it was just like. But you know, the saying "bat out of hell," that's been used a lot, probably in different songs and whatever. I think. It's famous for that Meatloaf song, and Chad just used it in one of his new songs on his new album, Feed the Machine, so, you know. But this particular song, I listened to it, and I'm like, this is so just whatever. The chorus is, to me, it's the rock version of Roses Are Red. Basically, I felt like listening to this song. It was this song that made it to Music Choice, so it's got to be one of the so-called better songs, was the rock music equivalent to Roses Are Red, Violets Are Blue. Okay? I want some grit in my rock music. I got grit with What It Is by Jonathan Davis, but he's been around for a long time. This is a new band, and again, they come on the scene, and I even read the little blurbs. There's a band, a lot of these bands I don't know, okay, and I don't wind up liking them either, but one of the front man or whatever is saying he doesn't like writing lyrics, you know, so, again, they're trying to come up with lyrics that are not trite, that are, you know, again, all we have is the human race, so anything you write, any books you write, any whatever, you're dealing with the same themes over and over again, but you have to find a way as an artist to make it new and fresh, you know. And this song was, I forget what it was, I don't even know if I wrote it down, I may not have been writing stuff down, whereas now I know, I want to always write these songs down because I won't remember them, and I have to write down if I like them or not. And this song was just, like I said, to me it was like the Roses Are Red, Violets Are Blue version, but in rock form, in a rock song. Oh, I was listening to it, I'm like, whatever, that's been said so many times. You're not saying it in any new, fresh way either, not giving us a new perspective, and, you know. And then I looked, and I'm like, oh, I don't know this band, but it's a new band, and they're young, and they're, you know. So I'm going to get more grit, probably, from the you know, the older rock guys who've lived and been around the block and whatever. Such as Three Doors Grace, for example. Oh, and that Foo Fighters song that I couldn't read my own writing, it's The Sky is the Neighborhood, which is a unique song. I just don't particularly like it. But again, we're dealing with the Foo Fighters. They're legends, you know. I'm not surprised that this new band, and I don't know what their name is, but they haven't been around that long because the blurb said how long they've been around, and I'm not surprised that I wasn't impressed with the song. Sure is going to probably start playing every time I turn music choice on. Actually, The Sky is the Neighborhood's not bad. The Sky is the Neighborhood. Don't know what it means, but it's not that bad. Not anything I'm interested in. It's just putting on my MP3 player. I always have new jars, so that jar had all funky stuff under the bottom. I don't know what it was, but some of the stuff's not coming off even in the dishwasher. I'm like, fuck it, let's throw the jar away. There's more jars where that came from. Even, I take jars home, you know what I mean? I put salsa in the meals I make for my mom, and I bought her salsa, I gave her my salsa, whatever, and she doesn't need those jars, and they need to be scrubbed and use the oil and the baking soda. You know what I mean? They need to be soaked. So I take them home. So that means I'm getting jars from my mom too, from her, me cooking for her and putting salsa on it. It's a way to make the meal I made for her yesterday. A jar of hot organic salsa. Organic broccoli, a whole package of organic broccoli, a whole package of organic corn, organic ground turkey, and a shitload of spices. And she said it was good and she liked it. It's just something quick and healthy. The other meal I made for her was last week. That she's still eating, of course, because I make a big giant thing of it. It had the spinach and the kale and the hamburger and the cheese and the salsa and the spices and the mushrooms. Yeah, that was healthier for her than this one. But this was a real quick one. I didn't have much time, and this was a real quick one. This was just I put a can of garbanzo beans too. So. In this meal, it had a can of garbanzo beans, a package of broccoli, a package of corn, ground turkey, and salsa, a whole jar of salsa and spices. So I tasted it. It wasn't bad, but not as good as the one I made last week. But then last week I put a nice amount of cheese in it. It's healthy, but, doctor it up with cheese. Get my mom to eat healthy, so, I want it to taste good for her. Sky is a neighborhood. I want to see, I told you in the video last night, but I want to see if these work. Supposedly you put them in room temperature water and they they will grow to 600% of its original size. So, supposed to, I guess, grow like 600% would be pretty big, right? You think they work? When removed from the water, your creature will shrink back to its original size and can be used again and again. Submerge your creature in a large container full of room temperature water. Make sure there is enough room for your creature to grow. Guess I could put it in a basin that I have. I said in last night's video, the same reason I bought those guys that said they would stick to the wall. It's at a stupid dollar store. The same reason I bought that. The same reason I bought those parachute guys. You used to throw up, and I thought that would be good for giantess Alicia, you know, but I couldn't figure out the directions on the stupid toy. And then I misplaced it. It's too complicated. It's a stupid toy. The guys were easy. You just take them out of the package, you throw them against the wall. Those are easy, little more difficult because you have room temperature water. And I was reading other packages and it said, make sure the water's not too hot or too cold. It's like, porridge. Who's been eating my porridge? This porridge is just right. Anyway, the parachute guys that come with the thing, they're like, you need to fold it over. This is a children's toy, by the, you know, for the record. You know, it's a children's toy. Let's point that out. You need to fold the thing over this way and that way, and then I misplaced them. I don't know what I do with them. Because I opened them up to use them in a giantess Alicia video. To add them to my collection of those soldier men that we have somewhere. Where are the soldier men? Right here? Oh, yes. See, these are the parachute guys. And there's a little parachute, and it's complicated instructions that I misplaced, and how you have to fold it in order to make it so you throw them up and they would fall down. I wanted to see it. Again, I would never be buying these fucking toys. Let's just make that perfectly clear. When I started doing giantess Alicia requests to be nice, to cater to my fans who were asking me to please do giantess Alicia, or giantess videos that I call giantess Alicia, I found myself, and you know, I'm not going to invest a lot of money, so I had people asking me to get the toy soldiers, and you know, just stomp on them, and you know. One night I had the thing in a video in my mouth, and I'm like, that's dangerous. What if Omar distracts me? What if I choke on the damn thing? You know? So I'm not going to put them in my mouth. There is a video out there with one of these things in my mouth, though. I don't know why I did it, but I did. These are the guys that you throw against the wall, and they stick, but they lose their sticky stuff. And you know, when I did it on the rug, I learned afterwards you don't do it on the rug, so the sticky stuff's gone. There's a little bit of sticky stuff still, but it's not going to work. So I just used them for giantess Alicia videos. And these are the parachute guys. There's one more parachute guy because it came with 3. And there's instructions on exactly how to make them. You throw them up and basically you throw them up in the air and they're supposed to just gently fall down. And since it's only $1, I thought I can watch that in a video, film it like I filmed the guys. But see, I filmed the guys going down the wall, and then I did the giantess Alicia and smacked them around. So I thought the same thing. I could have these guys come floating down, and then I could be giantess Alicia and smack them all around, but never got around to it. Life got in the way, particularly heartbreak over what was happening to my mom. You know, the usual. The usual. Nothing new. At the time I bought those, I think it was, at that time, it was heartbreak over all the fucking shit we were finding out the sister was up to behind my mom's back. You know? And it's her sister, and to find out that shit, and we didn't search to find it out, we found it out by accident, and just, ugh. Sad.